Hello, friends. I am wrapping up the workday. I hope. It has been, as so many can relate, as you can relate, it's been a super full day. I was reflecting, I've been reflecting a lot lately on my working journey because I'm in corporate America. I've been in corporate America only 10 years. And comparatively, to a lot of folks, that's not a long time. I am also a coach. I own my own coaching business in my off hours. I work with individuals and sometimes groups doing that. And it's a lot. It's a lot right now. I'm in a really fruitful season of life, but as I'm reflecting back on where I've come from in the last 10 years, I'm finding that there's countless lessons in that. But if you just take my corporate journey, 10 years ago, I had endeavors before that, but I needed something consistent. There was a lot going on in my family's life. We needed additional income with some, just some life stuff, some big life stuff that was happening. And so I needed to add more. And so I took an hourly job at a worldwide, a small but worldwide online, SaaS, software as a service based business rather, and I was a billing collections agent. That was me, but with global customers and U.S. based customers, and I worked really hard at that job. And I was so appreciative to have it. That little hour, every hour that went by, I was like, yeah, I earned another, $10 or whatever it was. And 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 I leaned in. I leaned into my strengths, which was communication with people, with being earnest and honest and integrous. I leaned into those things. I built relationships, and my need to be organized, that served me really well. And the areas where I wasn't strong, the technology, I'd never seen this technology before, all of the supporting technology, I asked a lot of questions of the right people at the right time, and I watched YouTube tutorials and I read articles, and I shadowed people who were where I wanted to go, and I learned and I grew, and I got another job there, salaried position with some benefits, and that was a big deal. And then I just continued to show up day after month after year. And now, a couple jobs later, I've been where I'm at for 3 years, and I am meeting with global organizations, some of the biggest global organizations in the world. I have a very small part, an important part in making stuff go round in the world. My little part, just like each of us, we all have a part in making the world go round. And in showing up for me, in showing up for that, I'm growing and I'm learning about capacities I've always had within me, but I didn't know I had. And in my coaching business, that's what I work on with people. It is the most delightful thing. It's happened a couple times this week with clients. I meet with clients either before or after my work day, and to see a client, it's this look, it's breakthrough, new way of thinking about things, something I didn't think was possible, or something I thought was set in a certain way, and now I'm looking at it in a different way, and I'm becoming more free. I'm growing. My edges are expanding. My capacity to be, do, or have, I've got a new mindset around it. That is the most rewarding thing that I get to do as a coach, that I get to witness as a coach, is helping somebody shine light on their own inner wisdom and capability. And as I reflect on my journey, if you had told that midlife woman that I was 10 years ago that she was going to be here in a decade, and all the places along the way that I couldn't believe I got to either, she would have just looked at you and went, yeah, I think you're talking to the wrong person. It's one step at a time. It's one step at a time. You want to You want to run a marathon, but I'm too heavy, I'm too out of shape, I blah, 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 blah. Put your shoes by the door. Step one, just put your shoes by the door. Of course, you're not going to run a marathon tomorrow if you've been laying on the couch for the last several months. Of course not. Be kind to yourself. Put your shoes by the door. Step one. Look at them for a day or two. Step two. Maybe put them on. Maybe walk around the house, the apartment. Maybe by the end of the week, you go outside in them and just stand around. You don't even have to go anywhere. Maybe the next day, you walk 30 seconds out, you take a look around, you walk 30 seconds back. And then, little by little, step by step, easy, believable, one step at a time, it's a minute, it's 5 minutes, it's 10 minutes. It's, hey, maybe I'm gonna rally some friends and I'm gonna walk a local 5K. And then when we start to exercise, not just our leg muscles, not just our body, when we start to exercise this and we start to show up for ourselves and we start to believe that we will because we are, our world gets bigger. Maybe I can do this. Maybe I can have this. Maybe I can go there. Maybe I've had this in me all along and I just needed to take the first little baby step of believing that more was available to me. Living proof. Blessings, friends.